Pretty long day, Tuesday.
All right, everybody on inside. Come on in, get a seat. Let's go, everybody on inside. Got a black bull to start with. $180. Now I'm on $88.09. $88.09. 188, 89, 91, 92, 93, 94, 94, 5, 95, 194, 95, 95 at the better 95, 194. Lone Star 1. $188.09, $88.09, 99 money, 990, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 96, 96, 97, 98, 199, 99, 99, 198, Lone Star 1, Lone Star 1. It happened at 165. Now say $6, 5, now $6. On the money, 6, 7, 8, 9, now 70, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 76, 177, not a 7, not a 7, not a 7, not a 7, 176, Lone Star 1. Watch him a little bit. It happened at 160, now on 160, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 71. Hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 76, 77, 77, 77, 176, Lone Star 1. It happened at 190, now on 190, hit 1, hit money, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 96, 97, 97, 97, 97, 97, 8, 98, 98, 9, $98.99, 58, 9, 58, 9, 198, Lone Star 1. It's happening at $2 down 1, $2 down 1, able to $1, money 1, $2 now 1, able to 1, 2, 202, 202, 384, but the 5, but the 206, 207, 207, not a 7, not a 7, not a 7, not a 7, 206, Lone Star 1, 206. It happened at $2 now 1, able to 1, money 1, $2 now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 205, 206, 207, 208, 29, 29, 29, 10, 11, 211, 12, 13, 14, 214, 214, 214, 214, 213, Lone Star 1. It happened at $2 now 1, able to $1, 1, 2, 202, 202, 202, 3, 4, 204, 204, 205, 205, 204, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 205, 205, 205, 204, Lone Star 1. It happened at $2.91, $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 289, 210, 210, 211, 11, 12, 213, 14, 214, 213, 214, 214, 214, 213, Lone Star 1.
Joe Bob Hager.
Okay, got a little bump on his face. Left side. Heaven, 155, 156, 7, 157, 57, 58, 58, 58, 59, 59, $60. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 63, 2, 9, 3, 9, 3, 9, 3, 162, Marty 17, Marty 25, Marty 25.
15, 15, 15.
Little bit left eye. Look at this left eye a little bit. It happened hand 140 now 140 even 1 141 140 now 120 now 120 now 121 2 3 23 4 24 5 26 7 8 8 9 9 30 131 32 3 4 5 7 38 37 38 38 39 8 9 40 141 2 3 4 5 7 148 49 50 51 2 1 151 Javier 29 Javier 29. Watch his left hind leg. It happened 133 now 4, 133 on money 4, 5, 36, 7, 38, 39, 40, 1, 2, 42, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 48, 9, 9, 50, 50, 50, 51, 51, 51, 50, 149, Lone Star 1 with the cows. 133 now 4, 133 now 4, 133 now money 4, 34, 133 now 4, 133 Marty 25. It happened at 130 now 1, 130 on the money now 1, 130 he would 130 Marty 25, Marty 25. Is that a red cow? Okay, check that at the ranch. It happened hand 150 now 1 2 153 54 56 58 $60 $8 $4 $6 $8 70 172 4 76 78 80 4 86 88 90 4 96 98 $2 2 202 202 202 202 202 202 202 202 $2 Fox number 7 Fox 7 140 now 1 1 1 1 money 1 2 3 4 5 6 47 $8 $8 9 $9 50 51 1 2 2 3 53 4 5 56 7 8 8 158 157 Lone Star. All right, 138.9, $138.9, $138 on money 9, 41, 2, 3, 44, 45, 45, 46, 47, 148, 149, 149, 51, 51, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 157, 58, 58, $9, 60, 160, 159, 61, 1, 2, 3, 4, 163, Marty 8, Marty number 8. Okay, watch his mouth. Oh, deal goes with him by the head. By the head, 125, 150 on money, 75 now, 200 and a quarter and a half, 75, 300 and a quarter, 3 and a half, 375, 400, 400 and a quarter, but a bit of a half, 4 and a half, 75, 500 by the head and a quarter, 5 and a half, 575, 575 by the head, $600, 600, 600, 600 and a quarter, half and a quarter, cut up and a half, second half, second half, second half, second half, $650, 625 by the head, Tom 3, Tom 3. Which is right eye. It's half and half, 130, now 2. 130, now 2, money 2. 2, 2, 2, with a bit of $32, 4. 134, 36, 38, with a bit of 42, with a bit of 4, with a bit of 6. 148, 150, 152, with a bit of $2, 4, with a bit of 4, now 4, 5. 155, $6, with a bit of 7, 7, 156, Marty 17, Marty 17. 7 half, 190, now 1, with a bit of money 1, with a bit of 2, with a bit of 3, with a bit of 4, with a bit of 5. 96, 97, 97, 97, 97, 97, 97, 196, Lone Star 1. So when it comes, little bit, watch your eyes, not very bad there, 110, 12, 110, 11, 110, 11, money 11, 11, 10, 11, 11, 112, 113, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 120, 1, 21, 21, 21, 120, Marty number 25, Marty 25. 40, now 2, 40, just 40, now 2, on the money, now $2, 4, 46, 48, $50, $2, $4, $4, $6, 58, 58, 58, 62, 2, 2, 2, 4, 6, $66, 64, now $6, 6, 6, 64, Javier, number 28. To the black heifer. 270, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 5, 7 and a half, 80, 2 and a half, 5, 87 and 90, 2 and a half, 95, 97 and a half, $3, 2 and a half, 5, 7 and a half, 10, 12 and a half, 15, 17, 20, 2 and a half, 25, 27 and a half, 32 and a half, 5, 37 and a half, 337 and a half, 337 and a half, 335, and Troy 3. Old deal goes with him, Bigfoot and all. $1 now 5. $1 now money 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 55 and 40, 145, 50, 155, 155, 150, 60, 5, 170, 5, 175, 170 now 2 and a half, 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 170 Tom 3, 170 Tom 3. Maybe a little straight-legged on one of them. 7, 122, now 3, 122, now 3, now 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 29, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 37, 38, 39, 40, 39, 40, we did 1, 2, 141, now 2, 141, shoat number 2. The Charlie heifer over there, 360, now 2.5. 360 on the money, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, bit 2.5, 2.5. 365, 7.5, 70, bit 2.5, bit 5, bit 75, 7.5. 377, 80, 80, bit 80, 80, 2.5, bit 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. 380, Troy, number 3, Troy 3. 7.5, 370, now 2.5, 5, bit 2.5, 7.5, 80, 2.5, 5, 80, 7.5, 90, 2.5, 95, 97.5, $4, 2.5, 5, bit 7.5, 10, 410, 12.5, 15, 79, 20, bit 2.5, 5, bit 7.5, 30, 430, 2.5, 37.5, 40, bit 2.5, bit 5, bit 7.5, 50, bit 2.5, 57.5, 60, 2.5, bit 65, 465, 462.5, D&D 20, D&D 20, 7, 130, now 1, bit 1, bit 1, now 30, on the money, now 1, bit 31, 31, 31, 31, 131, 130, Marty 25. Okay, you pick what you like, pick what you like. Your choice, 130 now two. $130 two, two, money two, debate $2, $2, $2. 132, 130 now two, debate $2, $2, now two, now two, now two, now two, now two. 130, Tom number one, Tom number one. Heaven, 110, 111, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 116, 115, 116, 115, 116, 116, 115, Tom 1.
They don't even know what size to put the tag on no more.
120, now two, 120, now $2, 120, now two, two, money, two, $2, $2, 120, 24, 24, 24, 246, 6, 126, 8, 28, 28, 30, 2, 4, 36, 138, 142, $2, 4, 142, now 4, now 4, now 4, now 4, now 4, now 4, 142, Simon, number 1, Simon, number 1. 7.5, 180, now 2, 180, bit 2, 4, 18, now 4, now 4, now 84, 6, 88, 90, bit 2, bit 4, 96, 98, $2, 2, bit 202, 204, 26, 8, 210, 10, 10, 212, bit 212, 212, 212, 212, 210, Tom number 5, Tom 5. 7.5, 116, now two, $160, $2, both of them, I guess, 2, 4, 60, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 68, 72, 4, 6, 78, 80, 82, 84, 84, 86, 86, $86, 86, 86, 88, 88, 90, 192, 192, 4, 92, now 4, 96, 96, 98, 98, 98, $2, $2, now 202, 204, 204, 68, $208, $8, $8, $8, 206, Tom 5, Tom 5, Tom 5, 145, 47.5, money 52.5, 55, 7.5, 62.5, 65, 7, 72.5, 7.5, 80, 2.5, 87.5, 92.5, 92.5, $1.95, $1.97.5, $1.97.5, $2, 2.5, 2.5, 205, 205, 7.5, 7.5, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 207.5, Tom 5, Tom 5. Had not been checked here. 155, 7, 155, 157, money 79, 159, 61, 3, 55, 7, 69, 71, 35, 77, $9, 81, 83, 183, 5, 87, 87, 89, 91, 93, 195, 97, 99, 201, 203, 203, 205, 205, 205, 205, 205, 203, Tom 1, Tom 1. 7.5, 145, 7.5, 145, 7.5, 145, money 7.5. 45, 7.5, 7.5, 7.5, 7.5, 7.5, 150, 150, 150, 2.5, 55, 55, 55, 7.5, 160, 2.5, now 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 160, Tom 5, Tom 5. Two big ones, sale two big ones. 170, now $2, 4, 6, 76, 78, 80, 2, 4, 84, 86, 88, 190, 92, 4, 94, 94, 96, 98, now $2, 202, 202, 204, 204, 246, second, 8, $208, 10, 10, 10, 10, 12, 12, 14, 16, 216, 214, Marty 45, Marty 45. Old deal goes with him. 120 now to $120 T dollar T. 120 on the money now to T T dollar T dollar T dollar T 4. 124 now 6 now 8 28 32 with the bit of 4 with the bit of 36 138 140 with the bit of 2 with the bit of 4 with the bit of 6 with the bit of 48 150 152 T 2 4 4 6 dollar with the $8 58 62 with the bit of 4 with the 6 with the bit of 8 70 with the 172 4 74 76 76 174 Simon. Number 1, Simon 1. 116 now 2, 4, 6, 8, 72 and a half, 5, 7, 8, 80, 82 and a half, 5, 87 and a half, 92 and a half, 95, 97 and a half, $2, 2 and a half, 202 and a half, 5, 205, 27 and a half, 7, 8, 7, 8, 7 and a half, 205, Troy number 9, Troy 9. Sell the black bull with the tag. 7 hand. 140 now two. $142 Black bull on the money now two. $142 two. $142 two with the 4. 246. 46. 48. $152. 46 with the best. He's a bull. 56. 58. 162, 62, 4, 6, $6, 166, 164, Troy 9. Sell the spot. $1 now 2 and a half. $1 now 2 and a half. $100 money 2 and a half. 105 5 7 and a half. 105 7 and a half. 7 8 10 110 12 10 12 and a half 15 17 9 20 122 and a half 5 at 25 27 and a half 30 132 and a half 135 at 37 and a half 40 42 and a half 142 and a half 5 at 7 and a half 47 and a half 50 2 and a half 55 152 and a half. Javier 20 just 2. Javier 2. Sell the black over there, $2 now 2 and a half. $2 now 2 and a half. Money 2 and a half. 202 and a half. 202 and a half. 5 7 and a half. 10 12 and a half. 15 7 and a half. 20 2 and a half. 20 25 25 7 and a half. 30 30 2 and a half. 32 and a half. 35 35 7 and a half. 7 and a half. 40 242 and a half. 2 and a half. 25 7 and a half. 50 2 and a half. 5 57 and a half. 60 2 and a half. 2 and a half. 2 and a half. 260 shoat number 77. Shoat 77. $2.40 now 2 and a half. 240 now 2 and a half. 2 and a half. 2 and a half. 245, 42 and a half, 5, yes sir, 5, 7 and a half, 52 and a half, 55, 7 and a half, 60, 260, 260, 260, 257 and a half, 60, 257 and a half, gully 6, 7 and a half, 180 now 2, 180, $80, 180, 24, 82, 94, 94, 94, 824. $84, 6, 8, 92, 4, 96, 98, 98, now $2, $2, 2, 202, 204, 204, 204, 204, 6, $6, $8, $8, 10, 10, 208, Tom 5, 208, Tom 5, 280 now 2 and a half, 280, 2 and a half, 5, 85, 82 and a half, 5, 7 and a half, 90, 2 and a half, 92 and a half, 97 and a half, $3, 2 and a half, 5, 37 and a half, 10, 12 and a half, 15, 17 and a half, 20, 320, 320, 320, 317 and a half, lady 94, lady 94. So a little red over there, $2 now 2 and a half, 202 and a half, money 2 and a half, 5, 205, 7 and a half, 10, 12 and a half, 15, with the 17 and a half, 220, but 220, 2 and a half, but 2 and a half, 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 5, but 25, but 25, 27 and a half, 30, but 32 and a half, but 5, but 35, 7 and a half, but 40, 240, but 2 and a half, 5, but 7 and a half, but 50, but 2 and a half, but 5, 57 and a half, 60, but 2 and a half, but 5, but 5, 267 and a half, but 7 and a half, 265, Tom, number 5, Tom 5. Oh, there, 160, now 2, but $2, $2, 160 now 2, $2, money 2, 4, with a bit of 6, $68, 72, with a bit of 4, 74, 6, 78, 80, with a bit of 2, with a bit of 82, 84, 84, 86, 88, 90, 90, 92, 92, 92, 92, 190, Simon, number 1, Simon 1. There's 7 hand, 135, 37, 7, $7, 35, money 7, $9, wrong over there by the scales. 37, $9, $9, 9 now, 40, with a bit of 2, with a bit of 4, 42, 4, 4, 6, of a day, with a bit of 50, with a bit of 2, with a bit of 4, with a 6, 58, 60, with a 2, with a bit of 4, with a bit of 2, 4, 6, with a bit of 68, 70, with a bit of 172, 4, with 76, 78, with a 80, with a bit of 2, 84, 84, 86, 86, 88, 90, 90, new, with a bit of 2, 190, Simon, number 1, 2, Simon 2, Simon 2. Little heifer over there, $1.30, now 2.5. On the money, 2.5. Got the money, 2.5, 7.5. 40, with a bit of 2.5, with a bit of 5, 7.5, 50, with a bit of 2.5, 52.5, 155, 55, 55, 7.5, $60. 62.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, both of you out. 2.5, 5, 5, with a bit of 7.5, 7.5, 70, with a 2.5, with a bit of 5, with a bit of 7.5, with a bit of 80, with a bit of 2.5, with a bit of 5, 85, 7.5, with a bit of $7, 90, with 190, 190, 2.5, 25, 95, 95, 97.5. $2, better $2, $2, $2. 197.5 Smith, 197.5. 170, now 2.5, 170, now 2.5, now 5, 7.5, 80, 2.5, 7.5, 90, 2.5, 97.5, $2, 2.5, bit of 2.5, 2.5, 7.8, 10, bit of 12.5, 15, 17.5, 20, bit of 2.5, bit of 5, bit of 25, 7.5, 230, 2.5, bit of 5, bit of 35, 7.5, bit of 237, 7.5, 237, 237, 235, Marty number 150, 250, Marty 250, Marty 250. 145, 150, 145 money, 50, 150 now 5, 116 now 5, now 70, 5, 80, 185, 90, 195, $2, $2, 5, 205, 210, 15, 20, 225, 225, 30, 230, 30, 30, 30, 35, 235, 40, 240, 240, 240, 240, 235, Tom 3, Tom 3, Tom 3. $1.40 now 5, 140 now 5, 145, 55, 65, 70, 5, 80, 185, 195, $2, 5, 205, 10, 10, 10, 15, 220, 225, 30, 230 now 5, 240, 245, 50, 255, 260, 5, 270, 5, 275, 270, Tom 3, Tom 3. Over there, 250, now 5, 250, now 5, 65, 265, 70, 280, 5, 290, 5, 95, 290, now 5, 295, 95, 95, 290, Russell, number 2, Russell 2. $220, now 5, turn 20, now 5, turn 20, now 5, 30, 5, 40, 5, 245, 50, 250, now 5, 265, 275, 280, 5, 290, 5, $3, 5, 305, 10, 10, 10, 310, now 15, 315, 20, 5, 30, 5, 40, 340, 40, now 40, now 40, now 40, 340, 335, Russell 2, Russell number 2. By the head here, by the head 100, look them over, $100 now 25, 125, by the head 25, 50, 150, 75, 200, now quarter, now 75, 300, 300, by the head quarter, half, 3.5, 375, $400, $400, $400, 400 now quarter, 4 and a quarter, 4.5, 4.5, 4.5, 4.5, 75, 475, 500, 500, $500, $500, 500, 475 by the head, Ninos. Weaned and vaccinated. 220, now 2.5, 220, now 2.5, 5, 7.5, 32 and a 5, 7, 42 and a 5, 7.5, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 247 and a half, show, 7, 7. Weigh the heifer calf weigher, $3.75.80, money, 80, 90, $4 now, 10, 20, 30, 430, 420, 35, 40, 445, 50, 455, 465, 70, 5, 80, 5, 90, 495, $5, 5, 510, 515, 520, 525, 530, 530, 5, 40, 5, 50, 5, 60, 5, 570, 5, 80, 5, 85, 90, 95, 95, 95, 595, 590, Russell, number 2, Russell 2. Okay, be some steers and bulls off here. Sanderson, Texas. 72, 80 now 5, 280 now 5, 95, $3 now 5, now 10, 15, 20, 5, 325, 320 now 5, 325, 25, 25, 25, 320, Gully number 1, Gully number 11, Gully 11, Gully 11. Got a steer, 7 hand, 250 now 5, 250 now 5, money 5, 255, 255, 5, 250, 5, 57 hand, 257 hand, 257 hand, 57 half, 255 Nolan 27. It's happening at 250 now 5, 252 and a half, 250 now 25, 55, 255, 5, 7 half, $60, 2 and a half, now 5, 7 half, 72 and a half, 575, 275, 75, 272 and a half, Nolan 26. It's happening at 280, 2 280, 2 and a 5, 87, 92 and a half, 95, 97, $3, 2 and a 5, 305, 305, 302 and a half, now 5, 302 and a half, Nolan 26. Happening, $2.30, now 2 and a half, 230, now 2 and a half, 230, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, sell a little one, 230, 2 and a half, 35, 30, little one, sell the little one, 2 and a half, 5, 235, 235, 232 and a half, gully 6, gully number 6. Happening here, 160, now 2 and a half, 160, 2 and a half, 5, 2 and a half, now 5, 65, 555, into 5, 162 and a half, Simon number 1. So 3 of 3 in. Up there, 270, now 2 and a half, 2 and a half, now 5, now 7 and a half, 80, 2 and a half, 85, 87, and 90, 2 and a half, 97 and a half, $3, 2 and a half, 5, 305, 305, 7 and a half, 10, 12 and a half, 15, 315, 312 and a half, 871. So 2 head. It's happening at 250, now 2 and a half, 250, 2 and a half, 7 and a half, $60, 2 and a half, 7 and a half, 70, 2 and a half, 5, 275, 75, 7 and a half, 80, 2 and a half, 85, 87 and 90, 2 and a half, 5, 97 and a half, $3, $3, 297 and a half, Troy number 8, Troy 8. Okay, look her over a little bit. 7 and a half, $2, now 5, $2, now 5, money 5, $2, now 5, 10, 10 or 10, 15, 20, 55, 30, 55, 40, 55, 255, 65, 75, 80, 55, 290, 95, 95, 295, 95, 95, 95, 290, Troy 8, Troy number 8. So Charlotte 330 now 5, 330 now 5, Charlotte 335, 40 now 5, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 495, 10, 415, 25, 30, 55, 435, 40, 440, 440, 440, 435, lady number 93. Little black heifer, 330 now 5, 335, 40, 40, 55, 50, 55, 65, 70, 375, 80, 80, 380, 80, 80, 375, Russell 3, Russell 3. Okay, from Odessa. Okay, you buying 3 head, any 3 you like. 380, now 5, 380, on the money, now 5, 90, 5, $4, 5, 10, 15, 15, 20, 5, 425, 30, 5, 435, 40, now 5, 445, any 3, 445, 50, 450, now 5, 455, 55, 55, 55, 60, 5, 70, 5, 80, 90, 495, $5, $5, $495, that'll be EC 300. Choice again, 7.5, bit of 7.5, 340, now 5. 300 both, 45, money 5, bit of 45, 50, bit of 5, 65, bit of 75, bit of 80, bit of 5, bit of 90, bit of 5, bit of 4.5, 14, 15, 20, bit of 5, bit of 435, bit of 40, bit of 5, 455, 455, 60, bit of 60, 460, 455, EC 300, 7.5, $3, now 5, $3 on the money 5, 10, 15, 20, bit of 5, bit of 30, bit of 5, 40, 345, 355, 360, 365, bit of 65, bit of 70, bit of 5, 375, 80, 85, bit of 90, bit of 5, bit of $4, $4, $5, 405, 405, 10, bit of 10, 15, bit of 15, 15, 410, that'll be Lady 9, 4, 380, now 5, 380, now 5, bit of 85, 380, now 5, bit of 85, money 5, 385, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 380, Troy 4. Any two, you're buying two head, 370, now 5, 80, bit of 5, 90, bit of 5, bit of $4.5, 45, 10, 15, bit of 20, bit of 5, bit of 30, bit of 5, 445, and 50, bit of 5, bit of 460, bit of 60, 455, 65, bit of 465, 465, 460, Lady number 93. 7.5, 350, now 5, 355, 65, 75, 85, 95, $4 now 5, 10, 15, 20, bit of 5, bit of 30, bit of 5, bit of 40, bit of 5, bit of 445, 445, 445, 440, Troy, number 21. Charlotte, 360, now 5, 365, 75, 85, 95, $4 now 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, bit of 30, bit of 5, bit of 40, bit of 440, 440, 440, 440, 435, D&D number 31, just 3, D&D 3, D&D 3. 7.5, 250, now 5, 250, now 5, 250, now 5, 60, bit of 5, bit of 75, 285, 295, bit of $3, bit of 5, bit of $3, 5, 10, 15, 20, bit of 5, bit of 30, bit of 330, 330, 330, 330, 325, Russell 3, Longfellow Ranch. Okay, can I hold one, the slick one over there? 7 here, $4 now 5, money 5, $4 now 5, $4 5, 10, 4 10, 15, 25, 35, 40, bit of 5, bit of 50, bit of 5, bit of 65, bit of 470, 475, 80, bit of 5, bit of 90, bit of 5, bit of $5, now 5, now 10, now 15, 20, bit of 5, 25, 530, 5, bit of 40, bit of 540, bit of 540, 535, Troy 22. Sell one, then bit of $3.70, now 5, 3, 1 head, by scale, 75, 80, 375, 80, 5, bit of 85, 85, 90, bit of 90, 390, 5, bit of 95, 95, $4, now 5, 10, bit of $10, 15, 420, now 5, bit of 30, bit of 5, bit of 435, 40, bit of 5, bit of 50, bit of 5, bit of 60, bit of 5, bit of 70, 470, 470, 465, EC 300, 7 here, $5, now 5, $5 now 5, money 5, 10. 15, 20, bit of 5, bit of 30, bit of 5, bit of 40, bit of 5, bit of 55, 55, 560, bit of 5, 55, 560, 560, 560, 555, Russell, 3. By the head here, by the head. 375, 400 by the head, now quarter, now hand, now 75, now 5, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a half, 75, 600, now quarter, now half, 75, 700 by the head, now quarter, now half, 7 and a half, 75, 800, 800 and a quarter, 8 and a half, 8 and a half, 875, 900 by the head, 900 and a quarter, 9 and a quarter, 9 and a quarter, 900 now quarter, half, 9 and a half, 9 and a half, 975, $1,000, $1,000 and a quarter, bit of 1,000 and a quarter, 1,000 and a quarter, 1,000 and a quarter, 1,000 by the head, Tom 3. Tom 3, weigh 'em here. Weigh 'em. 450, now 5. Now 60, 455, 460, now 575, 85, 95. $5 now 5, 10, 15, 515, 20, 525, 530, now 5, 545, 550, 550, 555, 560, 560, 560, 555, Russell 1. Russell number 1. $4 now 5, $4 money 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45. 445, 445, 450, now 5, 465, 475, 80, have the big one go right along, 85, 485, 90, have them all if you want them, 485, 95, 495, $5, now 5, now 10, now 15, 20, 525, 530, 530, now 5, 540, 550, 555, 555, 560, 565, 70, 75, 75, 575, 570. Ritter, how you want to do it? Two head, Ritter. So the little one, $5 now 5. $5 now 5, 10. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 35, 45, 55, 65, 575, 80, 90, 595, 95. $6, $6, 595, $6, $6, $6, $6, $6, 6, 595, shoat number 1. $3 now 5, $3 now 5, $3 now 5, money 5, $3 now 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, $3 5, $3 5, $3 5, $3 5, $3 5, $3, Troy number straight. Starting with the 22s, with the 22s. $240 down 2.5, $242 now 5, 7, 8, 52 now 55, 7, 8, $60, 2 now 5, 7, 8, 70, 2.5 now 5, now 7, 8, 80, 2.5, 85, 87, 90, 2.5, 95, 97 half, $3, 2.5, 3.025, 37 half, 310, 310, 310, 310, 310, 310, 307 half, Nolan number 27, Nolan 27, 170 now 2, $170, $2, $2, 172, 4, $4, 174, 174, 172, Simon 1, Simon number 1. Sell a bull over there. One bull, $2.70 now 2.5, 5, 7 half, 82 and a 5, 7, 92 and 95, 97 and $3, 2.5, 5, 7 half, 10, 12 and a half, 12 and a half, 15, 15, 79, 20, 320, 20, 2 and a half, 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 320, 2 and a half, 320, gully 6, gully 6. Over there, 280, now 5, 285, 95, $3 down, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 330, 330, 320, 530, 325, H51. Say right here, $2 now 40, now 2.5, 240, 2.5, black heifer, 240, now 2.5, 240, now 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 240, 2.5, 240, 2.5, 5, 45, 45, 45, 45, 240, 2.5, shoat number 8. Two Charlottes. Ex-roper swing forever, 280, now 5, 280, now 5, 2 Charlottes, 285, 90, 290, 285, 90, 90, 85, 90, 90, 290, 5, 295, $3, $295, Russell number 3, Russell 3, by the head, 450, now 75, 450, now 75, 450, by the head, now 75, 4 money, 75, 450, 75, 500, 500, now 500 a quarter, 5.5, 5.5, 5.5, 575, 600 and a quarter, 6.5, 75, 700 a quarter, but it's 7 a quarter, 7 a quarter, 7 a quarter, 700 by the head, shoat number 1. Sell spot over there, $2.50 now 5, $2.50 now 5, $2.55, 60, 260, $2.55, 260, 60, 60, 60, 60, $2.55 Brian Hoffman, 7 half, $2 now 5, $2 now 5, little bull, $2 now 5, $2 now 5, money 5 and a 10, and a 15, 20, 5, and a 30, 5, and a 40, 245, 250, 255, 255, 255, 255, 250, Tom 3. Okay, you did not get the big one over there. 350 now 5. 3 little ones over there. 355, 65. 370 now 5. Now 80, 80, 85, 90, 90 now 5. $4, $5, 10, 10, 15, 15, 20, 420, 420, 425, 25, 25, 25, 25, 420. Troy number 4. Okay, do not get the gay. 3 blacks. 7.5, $3, 35, 45, 340, now 5 money 5, 55, 355, 360, 5, 70, 5, 80, 385, 85, 385, 85, 85, 85, 85, 380. Capital number 35. 7.5, 370, now 5, 375, 5, 375, money 5, 85, 85, 90, 95, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, 5, 405, 405, 4 and 10, 4 and 10, 10, 10, 10, 405. EC number 421. EC 421, 330, now 5. On the money, 5, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 90, 385, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 385, D&D, 4 D&D, number 4. Mark for ownership. 2 bulls, sell 2 bulls, 2 bulls, 330, now 5. 330, on money, 5, 45, and then 45, 45. 350, with a 55, 355, 60, with a bit of 360, 355, 360, with a bit of 360, 355, capital number 34. 330, now 5, 330, on money, 5, 45, 50, with a 5, 360, 570, with a 370, 365, 70, 70, 70, 370, 365, Troy 3. 2 big ones, 2 big ones, 2 big ones. 280, now 5, 280, now 5, 280 on the money, now 5, 95, at a $3, 10, 10, 10, 15, 20, 320, now 5, now 30, now 5, 40, with a 5, 40, you do 40, with a 340, 40, 40, 340, 335, D&D, number 26. So a little one. Little one, 330, now 5. 330, now 5. Money, 5. 40, 5, 50, 355. 360, 5, 70, 5, 80, 380. 375, 80, 80, 375, H51. Sell 1 steer, sell 1 steer. $3, now 5, $3, now 5, 10, 15, 15, 25, 30, 5, 40, 345, 50, 350, 350, 350, 350, 350, 345, Simpson 36. 3, 10, 12 and a half, 15, 15, 7 and a half, 20, 2 and a half, 5, 7 and a half, 30, 2 and a half, 35, 337 and a half, 40, 40, 2 and a half, 45, 345, 42 and a half, 5, 5, 5, 5, 345, 340, 2 and a half, D&D 5-3. 7. Had their shots. 3, 10, 12 and a half. 3, 10, 12 and a half, 15, 7 and a half, 20, 2 and a half, 5, 7 and a half, 3, 30, 2 and a half, 30, 2 and a half, 35, 35, 3, 37 and a half, 3, 40, 40, 3, 40, 3, 40, 3, 40, 3, 40, 3, 37 and a half, capital 90, 94, capital 94. 7 and a half, 330, now 5, 330, now 5, 330, now 5, and sell one of them, Jody, 5, and one of them, both of them. Choice, 35, 40, 5, 50, 5, 60, 5, 75, 375, 85, at 85, 90, 95, 395, 95, 95, 95, 390, shoat number 4, shoat number 4, 330, now 5, 330, now money, now 5, 5, 40, 5, 50, 350, 350, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 350, 350, 345, H22, H22. Okay, Neil cattle on your pass out at Pyramid 5 pre-punch, 8-way with Somnus. Steer 7.5, 335. That right, 335 now 40. 340 now for money. 40 with the minimum 40, 340. 335, 40 with the minimum 5, the minimum 40, 50 with the 355, 360 with the minimum 5, 365, 55 with the 5, 360. Reese number 6. Reese 6, 360 now 2.5, 2.5 money 5, 7.5, 70, 370, 2.5, 2.5, 5, 75, 7.5, 370, 7.5, 80, 80, 2.5, 80, 2.5, 5, 85, 7.5, 387, 90, 90, 2.5, 92, 5, 97.5, 97.5, $4, $397.5, Troy 4, Troy 4. McCade cattle, 8-way and triangle 5, most of men, wormed with side dectin. Heifers 340, now 5, 340, now 5, 340, now 5, money 5, 340, now 5, 340, now 5, 345, 340, Troy 20, same cattle, headshot 340, now 5, 340, money 5, 55, 60 with 5, 70, 370, 375, 75, 80, 85, 385, 90, 395, $4, 10, 10, 10, 45, 10, 410, 15, 415, 20, 420, 415, choke number 4. Over there is $7.5, $4, now 5, 10, $10, now 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 425, 30, 35, 40, 50, 5, 460, 60, 460, 455, H number 4, H4. H4. Little pimple there, 280, now 5, 95, $3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 330, 540, 345, 45, 50, 355, 355, 355, 60, 5, 70, 5, 80, 80, 380, 380, 5, 85, 90, 95, 95, 390, Letty, number 94. All right, Cargill cattle on your pass out. They have been weaned, vaccinated, been wormed. Boys, appreciate the condition. Now they will get up and do it all. Okay, hold one, everybody. 385, 90, 385, 90, 85, money, 90, 395, 95, 95, $4, $4, now 5, 405, 10, 15, 415, 17.5, 20, 420, now 20, 420, 2.5, 425, 7.5, 427.5, 7.5, 30, 2.5, 430, 2.5, 35, 35, 7.5, 437.5, 40, 440, now 2.5, 2.5, 45, 47.5, 447.5, 52.5, 452.5, 452.5, 452.5, 2.5, 450, Troy 25. Same cattle, handle exactly the same way. 360, now 5, 360, now 5, money 570, 370, now 5, 375, 80, 80, 80, 25, 85, 87.5, now 90, 390, 2.5, 5, 395, 95, 97, 7.5, $4, $2.5, 405, 7.5, 10, 10, 410, 12.5, 15, 79, 20, 420, 2.5, 5, 425, 25, 425, 422.5, Troy 25. 340, now 5, and then 340, now 5. 355, 65, 75, 85, 90, 95, $4, 5. 45, 405, 10, 15, 20, 420, 415, 20, 5, 425, 25, 30, 34, 35, 435, 40, 440, now 5, 50, 455, 455, 60, 5, 465, 460, EC number 350.
4B ranch, they got a 9-1.
All right. 4 beat ranch. Sev had a 9-way shot. 380, now 5, 380, now 5, 380, now 5, and a bit of 85, money, 5, and a bit of 380, now 2 and a 5, 85, 7 and a half, and a bit of 90, and a bit of 2 and a half, and a bit of 9, 2 and a 5, 95, 7 and a half, $4, $4, 2 and a half, 405, 47 and a half, and a bit of 7 and a half, 405, 407 and a half, 407 and a half, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 405, Troy, 5, Troy, 5, 370, now 5, 370, now 5, and a bit 375, 580, 80, 80, 80, 80, bit of 5, but 85, 90, but 90, but 95, but 95, 95, 95, 2 and a half, now 5, and 95, 97 and a half. You can take one more there, 97 and a half, 397 and a half, $4, $4, 2 and a half, 402 and a half, 402 and a half, 402 and a half, $4. Simpson, number 35. Sell the red over there, 420, now 5, red one, 420 on money, 530, now 5, now 40, now 5, now 50, now 5, now 65, 475, 85, but a 90, but a 5, but a $5, 5, but a 10, 515, 525, 25, 525, 25, 25, 25, 525, 520, H number 3. Sell the crossbred. Sell a crossbred, 340, now 5. 340 on the money, 5, but a 345. Crossbred over there, 340, now 5. 345, 5, but a 5. 340, Troy, number straight, Troy. Same good cattle. 7 and a half, $4 now 5. $4 now 5, money 5, 10, 15, a bit of 20, but a 5, but a 435, but a 445, 455, but a 465, but a 70, but a 5, but a 80, but a 5, 45, 90, 95, but a $5, 5, but a 10, but a 15, but a 20, 525, 525, 25, 25, 25, 25, 520, H4H number 4. Old one big heifer, you're buying 4 little ones there. 350 now 5. 350 now 2 and a half 5. But it's 7 and a half 60. 2 and a half now 5. But a bit of 5, 5, 5. 365 7 and a half. But a bit of 7 and a half 7 and a half 7 and a half. 367 and a half 7 and a half 7 and a half 7 and a half. 365 Troy number 3. 7 and a half, 320, now 2 and a half, 320, 25, 7 and a half, 30, but a 330, 2 and a half, 35, 37 and a half, 40, but a 2 and a half, 5, 47 and a half, 52 and a half, 55, 55, 55, 355, 355, 352 and a half, H22, 380, now 5, 380 on the money, 5, but a bit 85, 95, $4, now 5, now 10, now 15, but a bit 20, but a bit 5, but a bit 30, but a bit 5, but a bit 40, but a bit 5, 450, 455. Many more you want, 450 now 5, 455. Many more you want, 460 with a bit of 5, but a bit of 465, 460 now 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, but a bit of 5, 460 D&D 20. So one red heifer, 350 now 5, 350 now 5, 5, 5, 5, money 5, 360 with the 5, with the 75, with the 80, with the 380, 375, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 380, 375, capital number 58. Everybody's been weaned and vaccinated with 7-way with some that's left over. One big one there, 160 now 5, 116 now 5, 5, 5, 5, but the money 5, but $5, 5. Over there, 70, 175, 80, but 180, 80, but 80, but 80, but 175, 80, 180, 180, 180, 175, Javier 3, Javier 3, 7 here, $2.30 now 5, 230 now 5, 230 now 5, 235, 35, 235, 35, $2 now 5. On the money now 5. 5. Now 10, 15, 20, 225, 230, 230, 225, 30, 30, 30, 235, 235, 240, 245, 245, 245, 245, 240, Ninos. 700 there, 700, 360, now 5, 365, money, 570, 75, 375, 85, 90, 395, $4, 5, 10, 10, 15, 415, 20, 420, 15, 25, 430, 435, 35, 35, 35, 35, 430, Troy, 4. 7, $3, now 5, $3 money, 5, $3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 325, 320, now 5, 30, 335, 35, 35, 35, 330, H37. So one head, 7 hand, but a 290, now 5, 290, now 5, money, 5, $3, but a 5, but a 10, but a 15, but a 20, but a 5, but a 330, but a 35, 40, but a 5, but a 50, but a 50, 350. That's black if you want it. Glen out, 350, 350, 355, 355, 60, 5, 65, 360, and that'll be capital number 34. You want the black? Too bad. 7 hand, $3, now 5, 3 to Red Bull, $3, 5, 10, 15, 20, with the 5, with the 30, with the 5, 40, with the 345, and the 45, 50, 355, 360, with the 5, with the 5, 360, D&D number 2. Okay, Brock Jones cattle boys. I've had 2 rounds of 7-way and Boba Shield gold and 1 shot. 315, 17.5, 20, with a bit of 320, 2.5, 7.5, 32.5, 35, 37.5, 40, with a bit of 2.5, with a bit of 5, with a bit of 7.5, 350, 2.5, 55, 55, 355, 7.5, 360, with a bit of 60, 2.5, 5, with a bit of 5, 7.5, 70, 370, 2.5, 5, 5, 7.5, 80, with a bit of 80, 2.5, 85, 85, 385, 385, 385, 385, 380, 2.5, that'll be Troy 5, Troy 5. I'm good, cattle. I've had shots. Here we go. 330, now 5. 330, now 5. 5, 330, money 5. 35, 40, with a bit of a 5, with a bit of a 50, with a bit of a 5, with a bit of 60, with a 5, with a bit of 365. 360, now 5, 5, 70, with a 370, 70, 70, 75. 375, 5, with a bit of 75, 75. 370, EC number 5, 41, 42. 242. No. 40. 421. All right, there's your deal right there. They're nice. All steers, 320, 2.5, but a 7.5, 30, but a 2.5, 5, but a 37.5, 40, 340, but a 2.5, but a 5, but a 7.5, 350, 50, 2.5, 52.5, 350, 5, 55, 55, 55, 7.5, 360, but a 2.5, but a 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 360, 2.5, 360, Simpson 36. 7.5, 350, now 5. We sell 2 of them, Jody. 2 more, 55, 60, 5, 70. 370, 365, 70, 70, 70, on 2 of them, 5, 375, 380, 380, 380, now 5, now 90, 390, now 2.5, now 5, 95, 97, but $4, $4, $4, 2.5, 5, but a 405, 7.5, 10, 10, 10, 410, 410, 410, 410, 407.5, D&D 35. 7.5, 315, now 5, 350 on the money, now 5, but a 60, but a 5, but a 70, 5, but a 80, but a 5, but now 385, 385, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 380, Troy 5. Two more, $3, 10, 12 and a half, 310, 12 and a half, 15, 17, 20, but 320, 2 of them, 320, 320, 2 and a half, 5, 25, 27 and a half, 330, but a 2 and a half, but a 5, but a 35, 37 and a half, 340, 2 and a half, but a 5, but a 45, 45, 340, 2 and a half, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, but a 45, 340, 2 and a half, Nolan, Fox 50, Fox 50. Says Charlotte by the scale, 310, 12 and a half, 310, 12 and a half, 15, 7 and a half, 17 and a half, 17 and a half, 17 and a half, 3 even, a bit of 7 and 20, 2 and a half, 320, 25, 27 and a half, 330, 2 and a half, a bit of 32 and a half, 330, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 330, D&D 2. It's $7.5, $3, now 2.5, 302.5, 302.5, 7.5, 10, 12.5, 15, 7.5, 22.5, a bit of 322.5, 325, 25, 7.5, 30, a bit of 2.5, a bit of 5, a bit of 37.5, 340, 2.5, a bit of 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 340, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, a bit of 2.5, 340, Fox 50, 70, 350, now 5, money 5, 65, 75, a bit of 80, a bit of 5, a bit of 385, 90, 5, a bit of $4, a bit of 5, a bit of 10, about 15, 415, 410, 15, but about 15, 15, 15, 15, but about 415, 410, 415. Many more you want. 410, 415, 415, 415, 410, D&D 35. Okay, hold one if you need to. Hold one here if you need to. 360 now 5. On the money now 5. 365, 70. 5, 80. 5, 90. 95. 395. $4. $4. 395 now $4. $4. 395 Troy. Number 4. Sell the tall one. 340 now 5. 345 money 5. There he is, 340 now 5. Money's down now 5. 345, 45, 45, 45. 340 Simpson. 35 on the scale, Simpson. Every kind, 330, now 5. 330, now 5. 330 money, 5, 45, 55, 60, 55, 75, 80, 385, 385, 85, 85, 90, 90, 95, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, 395. D&D 4. It's 7.5, 310, 12.5, 310, 12.5, 12.5, 15, 7.5, 20. 320, 2.5, now 5, now 5, 7.5, 30, 330, 30, 30, 30, 330, 2.5, 5, 37.5, 40, 340, 40, now 40, 337.5, 8, 37. Sell the black one, 330 now 5. 330 now 5, money 5, 330 now 5. 35, 40 now 5, now 50, now 5, now 65, it is 365. 365, 360. H51. It's 7.5, 380, now 5, 380, now 5, 90, 85, 90, 90, 85, 90, 385, 95, $4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 430, 430, 430, 430, 430, 425, Russell 3. Tell the big one, $2.30, now 5. 230 money, 545, 250, 5, 255, 65, 270, 5, 280, 285, 290, 5, 295, 290, 5, 290, show date. 7.5, $3 now 5, $3 money 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 335, 335, 330, 2.5, 330, 2.5, 2.5, 330, D&D 26. 330 now 5, 330 now money 5, 45, 50, 55, 65, 370, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 370, 365 D&D number H51, H22, H22. Okay, boys, been winning 3+ weeks, and I've had 6-way and anthrax and blackleg. Stick hands 320, now 5. 320, now 5. Money 5 at 35, a bit of 40, bit of 5, bit of 350, 355, 355, 355, 60, 360, a bit of 60, 360, 355. Capital 35. Boys, headshots ready to go. $3 now 5. $3 money 5, 10, 15, 15, 20, 320 with a bit of 15, 20, 20, 25 with a 325, 30 with a bit of 330. Now 2.5 with a 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 330, 2.5, 330, 2.5, 30, 2.5, 330. Gully 6.
160 guys.
Okay, boys, they have been waiting 60 days. Worm with Ivomat. 70, 270, now 5. 270, now 5. 55, 85, 95. $3, but $3, $3 now 3. $3, $2.95, now $3, $3, $3, $3 now 5. 305, 305, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, but 310. 305, Nolan, 26. Harmon cattle had a virus shield and a 8-way. It's happening at 340, now 5. 340 on money, now 5. 55, 340, 550 with a bit of 350, now 5. 355, 60, 5 with a bit of 70. 580 with a 5 with a bit of 90 with a bit of 390. 85, 95, 95, 95, 95, 395, 390, Lady 93. So one little one there, 380 now 5, 380, one little one, 380 on the money now 5, 385, 85, 380 now 5, 90, 5, 4, $4 5, $4 now 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, $4 5, $4 5, $4 5, $4 5, $4 5, $4 to beat Troy 4, $3 now 5, $3 now 5, money 5, $3 now 5, 3 5, 10, and then 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 330, 30, 30, 27. Half 330, 330, but 32 and a half, 2.5, 5, 5, 7 half, 337 half, 40, but 340, but 40 now, 40 now, 40 now, 40, 337 half, capital 94. Two big ones there. 320 now 5. 320 now 2.5. 320 money 5, 7.5. 32.5. 35, 37.5. 340 2.5. With a bit of 5. With a bit of 7.5. With a bit of 350. With a bit of 50, 50, 50. 350. 47.5. 50, 50. With 350. 347.5. Reese 6. Reese number 6. 360 now 5. And 360 now 5. 365 money 5, 70. With a bit of 5. With a bit of 80. With a bit of 5. With a bit of 385. 85, 385, 85, 85, 85, 85, 385, 380, Simpson 35, Simpson 35. Hilliard cattle, boys had an 8-way shot. 7.5, $3 now 5. $3 on money now 5, 10, 15, 20, bit of 5, bit of 30, bit of 5, bit of 40, bit of 340, 335, 40, bit of 340, bit of 40, 40, 45, bit of 345, 340 now 5, now 5, now 5, now 5, 340 capital 94. Is that a crossbred? Over there, 360 now 5, 360 now money now 5, 365, 70, 75, 75, 375, 370 now 5, 370, Troy 5, Troy 5. It's $7.5, $3 now 5, $3 money 5 at a 10, and 15, 20, 5 at a 30, at a 5 at a 335, 330 now 540 with a 5 at a 50 with a 50 now 50 now 50 now 350, 350, 345 Reese number 6, Reese 6, Reese 7, Reese 7. So two big ones. $2. What do you got? 330 now 5. 330 now 5. 40 with a 45. 50 with a 355. 355. 355. 360. 5 with a 5, 70. 370 with a 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 365. Troy 5. Troy 5. 7.5. 360 now 5. 360. 570 with a 70. 370 with a 5 with a 80 with a 80. 80. 380 with a 80. 375 H38. Okay, sell three big ones, $3 now five, $3 now five. On the money, now 5, 10, and 15, 15, 3, 15, 20, 2.5, 320, 2.5, 5, 20, 2.5, 327 half, 327 half, 7 half, 327 half, 325 capital 31. He got like 32 head.
87, 87, 87, 87.
Okay, sell the black. 335, now 45. 350, 355, 355, 55, 5, 355, 355, 355, 350. Nolan 20. Fox 50, Fox 50, 7 here, $3 now 5, $3 now 5, 10, 15, 20, 325, 320 now 5, 22 and a half, 322 and a half, 2.5, 320, Troy 6. Sell the little red, many more as you want. 7 here, 340 now 5. Little red, 555, 60, but 355, 36, little red, 65, 370, 5, 75, 80, 380, 375, Simpson 35, 7 here, 320, now 5, 320, now money, now 5, now 30, 335, 45, 50, 55, 355, 350, now 5, 355, 350, Reese 6. Two little one, there. $3, now 2.5, 3, 7, 10, 12 and a half, 15, 17, 19, 20, 322, 5, 7 and 330, now 2.5, 35, 37 and 340, 2.5, 345, 345, 345. You're buying two little ones, 345, 45, 45, 45, 342 and a half. Wait, Cade. Okay, 3 head. Go to Cade. Thank you. $7 half, $3 now 5, $3 money, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 330, 335, 345, 345, 3, you do it, 45, 50, 350, 350, 350, 350, 350, 350, 350, 350, 345, Cade. Well, it's got a pretty good right here. You like them. 340 now 5. 340 money 5. 350 50 now 50 now 5. 360 5. 70 5. 375 375 5. 370 Troy 3. Sell two big ones. 260 now 5 money 5. 265 70. Now 5, now 80, now 5, 95, $3, now 5, now 10, now 15, 20, 5, 30, 335, 335, 335, 35, 35, 335, 330, Cade. 7 half, 330, now 5, 330 on the money, now 5, 335, 330, now 5, 40, 55, 50, 5, 355, 60, 5, 365, 570, 75, 3, many moves you want, 375. 375, 80, 80, 85, 85, 90, 90, 90, 5, 395, $4, now 5, 10, 410, 15, 15, 20, 5, 430, 430, 425, lady number 93. He wants those. Lady got 4 heads. Sell these 2. Sell a choice here. 1 or both. $3 now 5. 10. 310, one or both, 15, 20, 5, 30, 5, 40, 5, 55, 65, 375, 80, 55, 85, 385, 85, 85, 385, 380, D&D 20, 7, 280, now 5, 285, 90, 85, 90, 90, 90, 285, 90, 55, now $3, now 5, now 10, now 15, now 20, now 25, 30, 330, 330, 330, 330, 330, 325, H37. Okay, boys, they've been waiting a couple of weeks, had an 8-way shot, and had a worm with Epernex. Holding one there, $3 now 5, $3 now 5, $3 now money 5, but $10 and $10, 15, 20, but 5, but 325, 320 now 2.5, 320, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 320, Reese 7. 7 here, 270 now 5, 270 now 5, 275, 270 on the money 5, 275, 80, 80, 85, 90, but 290, 85, 90, 90, 90, 290, 90, 90, 85, 90, 90, 55, 90, 295, 295, $3, $3, 5, but a 10, but a $10, 10, 15, 20, 320, 320, 320, 320, 315, shoot, 7. Okay, boys, been waiting 45 plus days. H&H been waiting 45 plus days. Dried out, ready to go. 340, 950, 350, 360, 370, 380, 390, 90, 80, 90, but a 380, 90, $4 now 5, 10, 15, 20, 425, but a bit of 430, 435, 435, 35, but a bit 35, 40, 440, now 5, but a bit 50, 55, 450, now 50, now 50, now 50, but a bit of 5, 455, 460, but a bit of 5, but a bit of 70, but a bit of 5, 475, 80, 85, but a bit 85, 90, but a 90, but a 90, 490, 490, 485, lady number 1, lady 1, over there, $3 now 5, $3 now 5, 10, money 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 5, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, $4 5, 4 and 10, 10, 15, 20, 425, 30, 55, 40, 440, 435, 40, 440, 435, Russell 3, Russell 3. Border cattle from Fort Stockton, weaned 90 plus days, 2 rounds cavalry, 7 triangle 5. Weaned 90 plus days, 2 complete rounds of shots. 290 now 5, 290 on money 5, 295, 290. Money's down 5, but 290 but 5, 290 but 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Now but a $3 but a 5, but a $3 now 5, 10, 3 and 10, 10, 15, but 15, 15, 20, but 20, but 20, but 25, 325, 30, but 330 now 5, but 40, but 5, but 50, but 5, 355, 360, but 60, but 355, 360, 360, 360, 355. Lady 93, lady 93, 250 now 5, turn 50 now 5, turn 50 now 5, 5, 5, 255, 2 head, 55 money 5, 255, but a bit of 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 255, 60, but a bit of 5, but a 70, but 5, but a 75, many more you want, 275, 80, 280, 285, 85, 90, 95, but a $3, but a bit of a 5, but a bit of a $3, 5, $3, D&D number 89. All right, same cattle, $3 now 5, $3 now 5, and a $3 now 5, $3 now 5, and a $3 now 5. Over there, $3, 5, 10, and a $10, $10, 10, 15, 315, 20, 320, 15, 20, 20, 20, 320, 315, gully 6. Same cattle, Wayne, 90 plus days, 270 now 5, 275, 80, 85, but an 85, 95, but a $3, but a 5, but a $3, 5, 10, 15, 315, but a $10, 15, 15, 15, 320, 320, 320, 15, now 20, now 20, now 20, now 20, 315, gully 6. Okay, hold the little bitty one. $3 now 5, $3 now 5, $3 now 5, 5, 5, 5, but the money 5, but a $3 now 5, 10, 3 and 10, 10, 15, 315, 20, 320, 325, 325, 320, now 5, 25, 25, 25, 20, 30, 330, 330, 325, 30, 30, 30, 30, 330, 325 lady, number 95. 270 now 5. 270 now 5. 80. 275 80. 80 75 85. 85 90. 2 to 5 90 90 85 90 90 90 92 92 92 92 92 90. 285 Brian Hobman.
136.
All right, Gray Ranch. They have been waiting 90 plus days. I had 2 rounds, Triangle 5, Calvary 7. Handled exactly the same way. 270 now 5. 270 now 5. Money 5 85 95. $3 now 5. $3 now 5 10. 310 $10. 10 10 15 15 15 with a bit of 3 15 3 15 3 15 3 15 20 with a 320 320 now 5 with a bit of 5 5 320 Gully 6. 2 heifers sell 2 heifers 280 now 5 285 280 now 5. You're buying 2 heifers 285 285 285 money 5 but 285 590 but 95 $3 $3 $3 but 295 now 3 now 3 now 3 now 3 295 H51 H51 250 now 5 255 60 255 65 75 85 285 285 90 but 95 but 295 but $3 but $3 5 305 10 and then 10 10 10 10 10 305 310 310 310 305 Brian Hoffman. Wilford Willie, boys, head co-vaccinate Triangle 4 plus PHK. Little Black Bally and many more as you want. 390 now 5. 395 $4 now 5 now 10 15 bit 20 bit 5 bit 30 bit 430 435 435 40 440 bit 5 bit 5 4 Little Black Ball 445 50 450 450 450 450 450 450 445 H4. Their steers had shots. 340 now 5. 340 now 5. Money 5 and 340 now 5. 355 and 355 55 60 but 360 357 half 355 57 half 7 half 7 half 7 half 7 half 355 7 half 355 Troy 5 Troy 5 Troy 5 $3 now 5 $3 now 5 money 5 but $3 5 10 10 15 20 5 30 but 5 but 335 335 40 but 5 but 345 5 5 5 5 but 5 340 D&D 26. Little one, red mott. 330 now 5, 335, 45, 55, 365, 370, 55, 80, 55, 85, 95, 395, $4 5, $4 5, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, about 10, 4 and 10. 4 and 10, 405, Letty 93, Letty 93, 290 now 5, 290 money 5, 290 now 5, 295, $3 but 5, but 10, but 15, do a 20, but 5, but 325, 325, 25, 25, 25, 320, D&D 10. Sell the big one, $3 now 5. $3 now 5, $3 now 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 5, 30, 30, 335, 40, 340, 340, 35, 40, 340, 340, 335, Troy 20. $340 now 5, 55, 65, 375, 80, 5, 90, 95, $4, 5, 10, 10, 15, 20, 5, 425, 425, 25, 25, 420, shoat 4, shoat number 4. $145, $46, $45, $46, $96, $7, $8, $8, $9, $150, $151, $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 58, $60, $2, $4, $6, $8, $8, $8, $170, $170, $72, $8, $170, shoat number 8, shoat number 8. Got a steer over there, 320, now 5. 320, now 5, money 5, 325, 25, 25, 25. 320, now 5, now 5, now 5, now 5. 30, 330, now 5, 5. 330, Simpson, 36, 7, 37. Red heifer, $3, now 2.5, 3 7.5, now 10, 12.5, 15, 7.5, 20, 2.5, 3.25, 3.22.5, 25, 25, 25, 25, 3.22.5, D&D 26. Mearns cattle from Brady. At a 7-way with Somnus and Ultra Shield, 305, 307 half, 305, 7 half, 10, 10, 10, 10, $10, $10, 307 half, $10, $10, 12 and a half, 12 and a half, 12 and a half, 312 and a half, 15, 15, 79, 79, 79, 379, 379, 379, 315, lady 95, lady 95, $2, 125, 126, 125, 126, 78, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 35, 36, 36, 37, 38, $39.09, 38, 9, 40, 1, 2, $2, 46, 48, 52, 4, 54, 56, 58, 58, 162, $4, $6, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, 166, show number 25. Every kind you like them, 280, now 2.5, 87 hand, 90, 2.5, 97 hand, $3, 2.5, 7 hand, 10, 12 and a half, 15, 17, 20, 320, 2.5, 327 hand, 35, 40, 337 half, 337 half, 35, 37 half, 7 half, 7 half, 7 half, 335 Cade, 7 half, 290, now 5, 290, money, 5, $3, about 5, about 10, about 15, 315, 15, 315, 315, 315, 315, 310, 15, about 15, 310, H71. Sell the big one, $3, now 5. Sell the Hereford, $3, now 5, $3, now 5. Big one, money, 5, $3 now, 5, 5, 5, 5, $305, $3, lady, number 93, lady 93, $4, now 5, $4 money, 5, $4 now, 5, 5, 5, $4 now, 5, 10, 10, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 5, 40, 5, 455, 465, 75, 75, 475, 470, D&D 20. Yes, sir. You like them here. $3 now 5. $3 money 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 322 and a half, 5, 25, 27 and a half, 327 and a half, 30, 330, 2 and a half, 35, 35, 37 and a half, 337 and a half, 37 and a half, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 337 and a half, 335, capital 94. Mark for ownership. 280, now 5, 285, 90, 90, 285, 90, 285, 90, 85, 95, $3, $5, 10, 15, 20, 325, 320, now 5, 320, Gully 6. All right, Tucker cattle. George Tucker. 350 now 5, 350 now 5, 350 on the money now 5, 60, 5, 360 now 5, 360 now 570, 5, 80, 5, 90, 95, $4, $4, 5, $4 now 5, 405, 405, 405, 405, $4, D&D 4. Tucker cattle, you like them light and good. 380 now 5, 90, 85, 95, $4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 420, 15, now 20, 425, 425, 30, 30, 435, 435, 40, 445, 50, 450, 455, 455, 455, 455, 455, 450, lady 93, lady 93. 7 and a half, 350 now 5, 350 now 5, 355 money 5, 60, 5, 70, 75, 375, 80, 80, 80, 85, 385, 82 and a half, 82 and a 5, 85, 85, 85, 83, 4, 384, 84, 84, 84, 383, be lady 4, Troy 4, Troy 4, Troy 4. Boys got a condition on them now. They'll get up and do it for you. 370 now 5. 370 now 5. Money 5. 80. 85. 90. 90. 95. 95. $4. $4. $4. $4. 5. 10. 410. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 7 half 10. 410. 410. 410. 7 half 9 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 410. 407 half. Troy 4. Troy 4. $2 now 5. $2 now 5. Going on. $2 now 5. Money 5. $2 5. 5 5 5 10. 2 to 10. 10 10 15. 215 215 215 215 215 215 220 220 225 230 230 230 230 235, 35, 35, 40, 245, 245, 245, 245, 50, 250, 255, 255, 255, 255, 255, 250, Russell number 3, Russell 3, Russell 3. 7 ham, a little big underneath, watch underneath him a little bit. 7 hair, 275, now 280, 275, money 80, 280, 275, 80, 280, 285, 85, 90, 290, now 5, now $3, now 5, 305, 310, 315, 315, 315, 20, 320, 15, 25, 330, 5, 40, 5, 45, 53, 55, 360, 5, 70, 5, 75, 88, 85, 85, 85, 90, 90, 95, 95, $4, $4, $5, $4, 10, 10, 15, 415, 20, 25, 425, now 30, 35, 435, 40, 440, 435. Lady number 1, lady 1, lady 1. Got a bull over there, 7 hand, 220, now 5, 220 on 5, 30, 230, now 230, 225, big bull, 230, now 5, 235, 45, 250, 250, 250, 50, 50, 50, 250, 250, 245, Nolan 29, Nolan 29, Nolan 29, 240, now 5, 245, 55, 65, 75, 85, 90, 285, 95, 95, $3, 10, 15, 15, 20, 25, 325, 325, 325, 320, Nolan 56. Seven here, 270, now 5, 270, 2.5, 5, 7.5, 82 and a 5, 7, 92 and a half, 95, 97 and $3, 2 and a 5, 7, 8, 10, 12 and a half, 15, 15, 17, 20, 2.5, 5 at a 325, 2.5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 325, 322 and a half, D&D 26. D 26, 370, now 5, 375, 85, 95, $4, 5, 10, 415, 25, but at 30, 5, 445, 450, 5, 65, 70, 470, 470, 470, 470, 465, EC, 350. Heifer can, 7 and 320, now 2, 320, now $2, 2, money 2, 320, now 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 4, 324, 6, 28, 30, 32, 32, 332, 332, 330, capital 94. Sell 2 steers, sell 2 steers. 350, now 5, 355, 350, now 5, 350, now 5, 350, now 5, 350, now 5, 320, now 5, 325, 30, 330, 325, 30, going on, 330, 30, 30, 30, 30, 330, 325, Fox 50, Fox 50. Heifer 280, now 5, 280, now 5, money 5, 285, 285, 280, 2.5, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 282 and a half, that'll be capital 5-8, capital 5, capital 5. Seven ham, 305, 37.5, 10, 12.5, 15, 7.5, 20, 2.5, 5, 7.5, 30, 2.5, 35, 335, 7.5, 337.5, 337.5, 337.5, 335, D&D number 2. So Red Bull with the tag, 7.5, 320, now 5, 320 on the money, now 5, Red Bull, 325, 30, 5, 40, 50, 355, 365, 360, now 5, 365, 360, D&D 2. Little pinch behind your shoulders there. $2 now five. 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 150 now five. 155 money five. 155 5 80 60. Now five. 170 175 80 80 55 85 185 85 85 85 90 90 90 190 190 90 90 90 190 now 87 at 90 190 187. I have Marty 40 Marty 250 Marty 250. Every kind, $3 now five. On my money, $5 with a $3, 5, 10, 15, with a 20, with a 5, with a 3, 25, 30, with a 5, 3, 35, 45, with a 50, with a 3, 53, 53, 53, 50, 345, Troy 20. Set a big one, one big one, 290 now five, 290 now five, 290 now five, 95, 95, one big one, 290 now five, 290 now five, over there, 295 money, 5, 95, 95, 295, $3, $3, 5, $3, 5, 10, $10, 10, 310, 310, 310, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 310, capital 31, cap 31, cap 31, $73, 50 now 5, 355, money 5, 355, 355, 65, and 75, 80, 5, 90, 5, $4, 5, and $405, $5, 5, 5, 5, $4, and it'll be H38, H38, H38. $4, H38. Okay, big one is M branded. Has to be a 639. 110, 112. 110, money 12. 110, 112. 110, 112. M brand. 110, 112. $12. 110, Marty 639. Sellable over there, happening, 280 now 5, 280 now 5, but 285, 90, but $5, and $3, but $3, 295, $3, $3, $3, 295, Brian Hoffman. 7 heifer kind, 250 now 5, 250 now 5, turn 50 now 5, 250 now 5, 255, 555, 255, 255. 255, 255, money 555 at 255, 250 EC number 47. Heifer, sell the heifer, 280 now 5, 285, 85, 85, money 5 at 285, 285, 5, 5, 5, 285, 90, but 90 now 5, 295, 95, 95, 290 EC 54. With the 5 4s and 47 together. Happening, $3 now 5, $3 now 5, but $3 now 5, $3 now 5, money 5, but 5, but $3 5, $3 capital 35. Two more, 7.5, 350 now 5, money 5, but 350, 2 or more, 2 you like, 350 now 5, 260, 365, 375, but 80, but 5, but 85, 90, 395, 95, $4 5, but $4 5, 10, 15, but 15, 20, 425, but 20, 30, but 430, 430, 430, 430, 430, 425, Russell number 3. 7.5, $3 now 5, $3 in the money 5, 10, $10, 15, 315, 315, 315, 315, 15, 15, 15, 15, 310, H37. Sell a big one, 160 now 2, $160 now 2, 2, money 2, $2, $2, $2, $2, 160, 24, 246, $8, 72, 174, 76, 78, 80, 84, 86, 88, 90, 190, 190, 90, 90, 188, show number 8, show number 8. $3 now 5, $3 money 5, $3 5, 10, 15, 15, 15, 20, 320, 15 now 20, 20, 20, 20, 320, 320, 315, Troy 6. There's steers, 380 now 5, 380 now 5, money 5, 385, 85, 385, 85, 85, 85, 85, 385, 385, 385, 385, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 5, 85, 85, $4, $4, 5, 85, 85, $4, Troy 4. Two more, 7.5, $3.60, now 5. 2 or more, 365, money 5 at a 70, but a bit of 5, but a bit of 75, 80, 85, but 85, 90, but a 90, 95, but a bit of 95, 95, $4, now 5, but a bit of 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, but a bit of 5, 10, 10, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 410, Troy, number 5, Troy 5. $3.20, now 5, 325, 30, with a bit of 325, 30, 330, 325, 30, with a 30, 30, 30, 30, 330, 330, 35, 40, with a bit of 40, 335, Fox, 50. 7.5, 350, now 5, 350, now 5, 355, money, 65, 75, 85, 95, $4, 5, 10, 410, 10, 10, 5, 10, 410, 10, 405, Shoat, number 4. Heifer guys, 7.5, $3, now 5, $3, now money, now 5, $5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 330, 335, 40, 45, 50, 5, 360, 365, 365, 365, 360, Lady, 93. 7 330, now 5, 330, now 5, money 540 with a bit of 5, with a bit of 345, 345, 50 with a 5, with a 65, 75, 80 with a bit of 380, 375, 85, with 85, 90, with a 90, 90, 90, 395, $4, 5, with a bit of 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, with a bit of 10, 15, 415, 20, 20, with a bit of 5, with a bit of 425, 420, Lady, 93. Over there, 340, now 5, 340, now 5, 5, 5, money 50, 50, 350, 350, 355, 355, but a 350, now 5, 5, 355, 5, 5, 5, 5, 355, 355, 355, 350, Troy, 5, 5, Troy, 5, 5. 7.5, $3, now 5, $3, now 5, 3, 5, money 5, $3, now 5, 5, 5, $3, now 5, $3, now 5, got him, $3, now 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, $3, 5, $3, Gully 6, $3, Gully number 6, Gully 6. 340, now 5, 340, now 5, and 5, 5, money 5. 350, now 5, now 60, but 5, but 70, but 5, but 80, but 85, 90, but 395, 95, 95, 95, 395, 95, 95, 95, 95, 390, EC 421, EC 421. Okay, sell choice. You pick what you like. 450, now 5, 450, now 5. 560, 575, 485, and your choice. Outpile 90, 495, now $5, now 5, 10, 510, 15, 15, 15, 25, 20, 525, 30, 30, 35, 35, 35, 35, 30, 525, D and D, H number 3, H3. 2 or more. You're buying 2 of them. 350, now 5. 350, now 5. 350 on the money, now 5. 355, 60, 5, 75, 80, 5, 90, 390, 5, 95, 395, 95, 95, 95, 95, 390, D and D 19. Sell a Red Bull, 7.5, $3, now 5, $3, now 5, $3, 5, 10, 10, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 335, 45, 355, 355, 65, 365, 70, 5, 375, 85, 85, 85, 385, 385, 385, 375, H30. 2 bulls, 330, now 5, 330, now 5, and the money 540 with a 550 with a 5 with a 60, 360 on 2 bulls, 360, 360, 360, 355 D and D 2. 340, now 5, 340, money 5, 345, 5, 5, 345, 50, now 50, now 5, now 60, now 5, now 70, now 5, and 80, 80, 385, 90, 95, $4, 5, and 10, 410, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 410, Troy, number 21. 7 and a half, 330 now 5, 335, 40, we do it 40, we do it 335 now 48, 40, 345, 350, 355, and a 360, we do it 5, we do it 70, 370, 370, 70, 70, 75, we do it 75, 80, 80, 80, we do 80, 375, H 38 from Sanderson. 7 there, 280 now 5, 280 on the money now 5, 285, 285, 85 at a 90, but a 90 now 5 at a 295, 95, $3, 5 at a $3 now 5, 10, 10, 10, 10, 15, but a 15, 15, 15, 310, 315, 320, but a 20, but a 20, but a 25 at a 5 at a 5, many more as you want, 325, 330, 330, 330, 335, 335, 40, 40, but a 5, but a 45, but a 50, 355, 355, 355, 60, but a 60, 360, 360, 360, 360, 355, lady, 95. 7 here. 7 here, 7 and $2.60 now 5, 260 on the money now 5, 75, 85, but 90, but 95, $3.05, 305, 10, but $10, 15, 15, 15, 20, 320 now 5, 325, 325, 325, 325, 320, Troy 6. Seven, 320 now 5, 320 on the money now 5, 320 now 5, 320 now 530, 40, 350, 355, 355, 60, 365, 65, 365, 70, 70, 75, 75, 75, 75, 80, 85, 85, 85, 85, 90, 90, 95, 95, 395, $4.05, 4.95, 10, 10, 10, 10, better 10, letter 10, 4 and 10, 4 and 10, 405, lady number 9, show your weight on them. They go to lady. All right, 7 here, $3 now 5, $3 money 5, but a $3 now 5, $3 now 5, 5, 5, 10, 10, 10, 15, 15, 20, but a 5, but a 330, 35, but a 330 now 5, 330, 5, 35, 35, 35, 330, EC 47. 7 here, 290. Now sell the black to. We got 330 now 5. Black one, 330 on the money now 5. 3. You're buying the black. 335, 40. Now 5, now 50, now 5, now 60, now 5, 70, 375, 80, 5, 90, 5, 95, 95, $4, $4, 5, 405, 405, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 405, lady number 95. $2.50 now 5, $2.50 now 5. On the money, 65, 75, 85, 95, now $3.05, 310, 310, 305, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 310, 15, 315, 315, 315, 315, 315, 315, 310, lady, 95. It's happening. 280 now 5, 280 now 5, 280 now 5, 280 now 5, 90, 90, 90, 285, 95, 295, 290 now 5, 95, 95, 95, 95, 95, 95, 95, 290, Tom 3, Tom 3. 7 here, 280 now 5, 280 on money 5 at a 285, 85, 85, 280 now 5, 90 55, 295, $3 but a 5 at a $3 5, 10, 10, 10, 10, 15, 15, 15, 20, 325 at a 320 now 5, 30 but a 35, 335, 40 but a 40, 40 but a 343, 40, 335, lady 93. Heifer calf. Okay, sell a Jersey cow and the heifer, her heifer calf. 1,400 and a half, 1,400 and a half, 1,400 now half, on the money now half, now 1,500, 1,500, 1,500 and a half, 1,500, 16, $1,600, $1,600, 1,600, 1,575, now 1,600, $1,600, 1,575, 1,600. 1,600, 1,600. Anybody else? 1,600, 1,600. 1,575, Marty. 300. Sell the cap by the head. 375, 400. On the money, $400. 375, 400 by the head. $400, $400, $400, $400, $400, $400, $400. 375, 400. $400. 375 by the head, Tom 3. All right, they are M branded. Oh, 110, 112, 110, 112. On the money, 12. 110, 111, 111. $111, $11, $11, $11, bid $11, $11, $11, 110. Marty 639. Keep them separate from those others. Keep them separate from that other 639. 144.95, 144.95, 144, money, 5, 4.95, 144.95, 5, 144, Marty 25. Sell the black heifer, 330, now 5, 330, almost 5, 45, 55, 65, 75, 375, 375, 75, 75, 75, 370, shoat 4, shoat number 8, put her on 8, shoat 8. 7.5, $3, now 5, $3, now 5, $3 now money 5, $3 now 5, $3 now 5, 5, 5, 5, $3, EC 5, 4. It's happening. $3 now 5, $3 now 5, money 5, 10, 15, 25, but a 30, but a 330, 325, 35, 335, 340, but a 5, 345, 50, 350, but a 50 now 50 now 50 now 50 now 50, 355, 355, 355, 355, 355, 355, 350, capital number 35, cap 34, capital 34. 7 at 320, now 5, 30, 330, now 5, now 40, now 550, 350, 350, 55, at a 355, 355, 355, 355, 355, 350, capital 34. It's happening. $145, $46, $145, $146 on the money 7, $8, $9, 50, 150, 150, 51, 151, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 55, 56, 57, 158, 158, 59, 59, $60, 1, 1, 2, 62, 3, 3, 3, 3 now, 3 now, 3 now, 3 now, 3, 162, show 25. Sell 2 big ones, $3 now 5, $3 now 5. On money 5, 10, 15 to 15, 20, now 5, now 30, now 5, now 40, 340, 35, 40, 40, 40, 40, 335, Troy 20. 7.5, 330, now 5, 330, now 5, money 5, 45, 55, 60, 70, 375, 75, 75, 75, 370, capital 92. So little one now, 350 now 5, 355, money 565, but a 370, but a 70, 370, 70, 70, 70, 70, 370, 370, 365, Simpson number 35, $3 now 5, $3 now 5, $3 now 5. $3 on the money now 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 15, 15, 15, 20, 320, but 5, but 325, but 325, 25, 25, 320, Troy 6, Sell the big one, 155, $6. 155, 156. Sell the big one, 155, 6, 7. 157, 157, 57, 57, 57, 57, 57, 57, 57. 156, Marty, number 44. 7, $2, now 40, now 5. Money 5, 55, 65, 75, 85, but a 90, but a bit of 5, but a $3, but a 5. $3 now 5, 5, 5, but a bit of $5. $3, 871. All right, $2.90, now 5, $290, now 5, money 5, $3, 5, $3, now 5, and $10, $10, 10, 15, 15, 15, better 3, 15, 20, 320, 315, now 20, with a bit of 20, 20, 15, 20, 20, with a bit of 320, 320, 315, capital 31. Two big ones, 280, now 5. 280, now 5, 90, but 285, 90, 90, 90, 95, $3, 5, $3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 320, 15, not 20, not 20, not 20, not 20, 315, Nolan, 26. Settle red, $3.40, now 5, 340, money 5, and 345, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 50, 350, now 5, 355, 60, 60, 355, 360, 5, and 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 70, 70, 70, 70, 370, 370, 365, Troy, 5, 5, $3, now 5, $3, now 5, $3, money 5, 10, 10, 15, 20, 325, 30, 335, 40, 5, 45, 345, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 55, 355, 360, 360, 365, 365, 360, Troy 3, Troy 3, $3, now 5, and money 5, $3, now 5. $3, now 5, $3, now 5, money 5, $3, 5, 10, 10, 10, 15, 15, 20, 325, and 30, 5, 335, 2.5, 5, 37 and a half, 37 and a half, 337 and a half, 335, D&D 26. Okay, came at those calves. 160, now 160, not a one, money 2, $2, 3, 5, 65, $6, 66, 7, $8, $8, $9, $9, 169, 168, 970, 171, $1, 2, $3, 73, 4, 74, 4, 5, 5, 6, 76, 7, $8, $8, 78, $8, 177, Marty 37. Sell a red ball face cow over there. 130, now 130, hit it 1. Hit it 1, money's in. Now 130, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 35, 36, 137, 37, 37, 38, 39, 39, 40, 140, 1, 2, 3, 3, 142, Lone Star. Okay, you're buying 2 on the rail, 170, now 2. 170, 24, 246, 78, 82, but the 4, but 6, 88, 90, 2, but the 4, 94, 194, 19, 94, 94, 94, 94, 96, 198, 198, $2, $2, 2, 202, 202, 224, 204, 204, 206, 6, but 68, 210, 210, 212, but 14, but 16, but 216, 216, 216, 214, Marty, 37. 7 ham, 155, 156, 7, 157, 157, 8, 59, $60, $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, 2 head, 65, 64, now 5, 166, 7, $8, $8, 9, now 72, now 4, now 6, 78, 80, bit of 2, bit of 4, bit of 86, 88, 90, 2, bit of 4, 96, 196, 96, 96, 194, D&D 102. 7 ham, 125, 126, 125, $26, 125, 126, on the money. Now 6, 125, 126, 125, 26 out of 6, 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 125, Marty, 25. 7 ham, 150 now 1, 150 hebrew 1, hebrew 1, $1, 53, 54, 155, 155, 56, 57, 58, 59, $60, 1, $1, 161, hebrew 1, $1, 160, show 25. Young and light bread. 700 by 10, now 25. On the money, 50, 70, 70, 75, 800, 800 and a quarter, but 8 and a half, 8 and a quarter, and a half, 8 and a half, 8 and a quarter, now half, now half, and 8, 25, 58, 58, 75, 8, 75, 900, 900 and a quarter, 9 and a quarter, 9 and a half, 9, 75, now 1,000, quarter, 10 and a quarter, 10 and a half, 75, 1100, 1100, 1100, $1,100, $1,100, but 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1075, Justin Smith. Number 2. Number 2. They're young here. $1,000 and a quarter, now quarter, now half, and a 10 and a quarter, 10 and a half, 10 and a quarter, 10 and a half, 75, 1100, now half, now 12, 12 and a half, 13, now half, 1400, now half, and 14 and a half, 14 and a half, 15, now half, 15, 16, now half, 17, now half, 18, 8. One of them's open now. 1100, now one's open. 1100, now quarter. 1100 and a quarter, half, 75. 1200, 1200, now quarter, now half, 1275, 13, now quarter, 13 half, 13 now 75, 13 75, 14 now quarter, 14 half, 14 half, 14 and a quarter and a half, half, better, 14 half, 14 75, 14 75, 75, 75, 75, 1450, Brian Hoffman, 5. Sell the calf, $4 now 5, $4 now 5, and a bit of $4 money 5, 4 and 5, $400 5, $4 5, yes sir, 405, 405, 405. $4 EC 350. Young 160 now 1. $160 one. Even $1, $1. $160 now 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 68, 9, 70, 172, 4, 76, 78, 80, 180, 180, 180, 180, 180, 178. Show number 22. 130 now 1, 130 now 1, 130 now on the money now 1, $1, $1, 2, $2, $3, 113 now 3 now 3, 132, Marty 25. 7 ham, 150 now 2, $150 2, $150 $2, $150 on the money now 2, 52, 152, 52, 52, 52, 52, 52, 52, 150, Marty number 8. Yes, sir, boy. She's 6 months bred, solid mouth. 2,300 now for it. $2,400 now 5, now 6, now 7, now 8, now 9, now 3,000, 31, 32, 33, 32 and a half. 3,200 and a half, 3,200 and a half, 32, now half, $3,200. Show 13, show 13. Sell 2 steers, 450, now 5, 60, 465, 75, 85, 95, $5 now 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 25, 30, 5, 530, 540, 545, 555, 560, 5 70, 575, 575, 570, H 36. Sell a heifer, 370, now 5, 375, 80, 75, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 375, 80, 80, 80, 375, D&D 19. Four months bred, where to you? 190, now 2.5, 5, 195, 92.5, 5, 195, 192.5, 5, 95, 95, 95, 95, now 7.5. 197 and a half, $192, $2, 197 and a half, show 19.
They want the pair sold together. There's 1 pair, 2 cows, and 3 calves.
How many total consignments?
7.
Sell a red steer going out. 370, now 5, 370, money 5, 80, 5, 85, 90, 95, 95, $4, $5, 405, 55, 10, 10, 10, 15, 15, 15, 15, 4, 15, 20, 420, 420, 420, 420, 415. Troy 4. Oh, there, 330, now 5. 330, now 5, money 5, 4, 3, now 4, now 5, now 5, now 10, 345, 50, 5, 360, 360, 365, 370, now 5, 370, capital number 92. On that there over there. Okay. You buy the cow, you can have the little heifer calf for $5.50 a pound. 1,800, 1,900, 18 on the money, 1,900. 19, now 2,000, 2021, 21, 21, 21, 22, 22, 22, 23, 24, 2,400, 45, 25, 24 and a half, 2,400 and a half, 24 and a half, 24 and a half, 24 and a half, 24 and a half, $2,400, showed 18. $5, now 5. Heifer calf, 5. Money, 5. $5, 5. $5, 5. $5, 5, 10. 510. 15, 15, 20. Now 5. Now 30. Now 5. 540. Now 5. 545. 545. 45. 45. 540. Russell number 3. Russell 3. Russell 2. Russell 2. Over there, 370, now 5, 75. 375, money, 5, 75, 80, 385, 90, 95, $4, 5, 45, 555, $4, EC 350. Open cow, 128, 9, $128, 32, 468, 42, 468, 50, 52, 52, 46, 58, $60, $2, $4, $4, 162, D&D 102, 101, D&D 101. It's having a hand. 150 now two. 150 now two. 150 now two. 150 on the money two. Two, 4, 54, 6, 8, $60. $2, 164. 24. Bit, 4. 162. Show number 13. 250 now 5. 250 now 5. 250 on 5. 250 now 5. 5, 250 money 5. 250 2.5. 2.5. 255 7.5 60 260 2.5 5 2.5 5 7.5 7.5 70 270 70 2.5 75 75 270 2.5 show number 8 from over at Ballinger, boys, they are good. 27, 28, 2,800, 9, now 3,000, now 31, 32, 31, 32, 31, 32, 31, 32, 33, 33, 34, 34, 35, 3,500, 3,600, 3,600, 35 and a half, 35 and a half, 3,500, a half and a half, at about 35 and a half, 3,600, now half, 3,700, 3,700, 3,700, 3,700, sold them, 3,650. What is it? Sanchez. 7 to 330, now 5, 335, 40, now 5, now 50, now 5, 365, with a 365, with a bit of 5, 70, with a bit of 370, 365, now 70, with a bit of 370, 370, 370, 365, capital 35. Hold one if you need to, hold one if you need to. 3, 10, 15, 3 10, 12 and a half, 310, 3 money, 12 and a half, 15, 15, 17 and a half, 20, 3 20, 2 and a half, 5, with a 25, 7 and a half, with a 30, with a 30, with a 330, 2 and a half, with a 5, 35, 37 and a half, 40, with a 340, 2 and a half, with a 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 340. Troy, number 20. 70, 280, now 5, 280, now 5. Money, 5, 280, now 5, 90, with a bit of 95, now $3, with a bit of $3, $3, $3, $3, $3, 295, D&D 89. By the head, 350, now 75, now 400, now quarter and a half, 4 and a half, 475, now 5, now quarter, 5 and a 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 half, $550, 550, 575. Now 600, $600, $600 and a quarter, 600 and a quarter half, 6 and a half, 675, $700, $700, $700, 7 and a quarter, 7 and a quarter, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 75, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 775 by the head, Russell 2, Russell 2. Steer 260, now 5. On the money, now 5, 70, with a 5, with a 80, with a 5, with a 90, with a 5, with a $3, with a 5, 310, 310, 310, 35, 310, $310, $10, $10, 10, 305, Troy 6, Troy 6. 7 head, $2 now, $2 now 5, $2 on the money, now 5, now 10, now 15, 20, 5, 30, 235, 240, now 5. 240, 2 and a half, 5, 47 and a half, 50, 250, 2 and a half, 52 and a half, 55, 57 and a half, 260, 260, 260, 257 and a half, show number 77. Sell 2 steers, 7 and a half, 305, 37 and a half, 10, 12 and a half, 15, 17 and a half, 20, 2 and a half, now 5, 27 and a half, 330, 2 and a half, 35, 37 and a half, 40, but a bit of 340, 340, 340, 340, 42 and a half, but a 2 and a half, 25, but a bit of 5, 7 and a half, 350, but a bit of 2 and a half, but a bit of 52 and a half, 2 and a half, 350, Reese number 6. 7 here, $3 now 5, $3 now 5, money 5, $3 now 5, $3 now 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, $3 5, $3 5, $3 Troy 20. Seven here, 175, 77, 175, 177, 175, money 6. 175, no, $6, yes, sir, $6, 77, 178, $179, 80, bit of 80, 179, Lone Star 1. All right, just came in. They've been waiting 90 days. Have been vaccinated with Vista, Blackleg, and Pyramid 5 with Somnus. What's 28 head of them altogether?
Yes.
Foster. Okay, go hold one head. All right, Wayne, 90 days, had shots, 340, now 5, 340, now 5, money 5, with a 340, now 5, 345, 50, with a bit of 355, with a 355, 360, with a bit of 5, with a bit of 70, 370, now 5, with a bit of 75, 72 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 375, 75, 7 and a half, with a bit of 377 and a half, 377 and a half, with a bit of 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 375, Simpson, 60. $3 now 5. $3 now 5. $3 now 5. 10 and then $10, 10, 10, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 330, 325, 30, 30, 30, 330, 330, 330, 325, Fox 50. Okay, sell that one. Many more as you want. 350 now 5. 350 now 5. Money 5. 350 now 5. 355 5 5 5 5 5 355 5 5 355 355 350 Troy 5. Okay, sell the slick one and many more as you want. 280 now 5. 280 now 5. 90. 5. $3 5. 10. But $3 10. 15. 315. 20. But 5. But 325. 30. But 5. But 40. But 5. But 45. 50. 350. 350. 55. But 60. 365. But 70. But 5. But 75. 75. 370. Simpson 35. $175, $180, $175 on the money, $80, $175, $180, $180, $80, $75, $80. Money's down, $180, $175, $80, $80, anybody else? $80, $180, $180, $175. Tom, number 3. How you want it? Tom 2. Tom 2. Okay, hold the short tail. Sell 3 head. $3 now 5. $3 in money 5, 10, 15, 20, but 25, 330, but 330. Now 5, but 40, but 45, but 345, 345, 5, 5, 5, 5, but 5, 340. Simpson 36. $2 now 5. $2 now 5. $2 now 5. Money 5. $2 now 5. 5, 5, 5. But $2 now 5. $2 5. $2 5. $2 5. $2. Tom 2. Tom 2. Two more, 2 or more. 225 now 30. 225, 230. 225, 230. 225, 230. On 2 of them. 225, 230. On the money, now 30. 230, 230, 230, 230, 230, 230. 225, Tom, 2. Okay, watch him now. How he gets around. 125, 130. 125, 130. 125, 130, 30, 30, 130, 130, 130, 130, on my 35, 140, 145, 150, 155, 160, 160, 160, 155, Tom, 2. And I guess that's it. That's all. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate the business. Thanks for being here. Be back next week for a bigger and better show.